for a long arm machine. How do you think they're out there? Do you think there's a lot? Yeah, do you think there's a lot of long arm machines out there? Somebody, my one customer said they think they sold a couple, maybe 300 to 500 over time. So there may be like 100,000 of these out there. Really?
I think it's growing more and more and more.
Is it the fact that we're getting rid of well, they say we're getting rid of our kids. Read all the reports, they're all coming home, All right, this is one of our big featured lamps here. This is our ultimate table lamp. All right. What's neat about this lamp is that it can be taken apart. You don't need to use these. All right. You can take it apart, and now it's just your, it's regular table lamp, desk lamp, whatever you want to call it. If you're using it as a sewing lamp, again, the features and functions, why this is better than buying a lamp at Home Depot, sticking color correcting bulb in it, is that I can now put this out here. If my sewing machine's sitting there, or if I'm sitting on the table, I can put this right to the end of the table and get the light exactly where I want it. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Just roll it back in, tighten it up, and when you're done, put them all back together. Right. We'll talk about magnification, but magnification on this is what they call a 3 diopter, and it's 1.75 times the actual size. Will you back the catalog? Because I have that thing in the back on there. We're going to print this up tomorrow. Okay, we make another brand of light, which is our value range called Natural Light. We have about 4 or 5 of the products here. This is our Natural Light desk lamp. No thrills, no crazy things to it, all right? It's just that it's an affordable lamp, $59. It's somebody who's probably just getting started, wants a good lamp, but doesn't want to spend money for all the extra features.
And what kind of bulb comes in that?
That is a 4-tube bulb in there. It's 5,000 Kelvin. It's on the low end of being color corrected. Right. This guy here is probably one of our best sellers, and I'll plug it in. No, I can't.
Take one out.
This is one of the best products we have out there. And what it is our table magnifying lamp. You can wrap this thing up and put it in a big bag if you're doing some work. You can take it to class. What's nice about it, then you can bring the magnifying down. Men like it because if they're doing needle, fly tying, or they're doing their coin collecting, and my wife does beading, and it's a perfect one for her with beading. So it has such multiple functions. Then it just acts as a regular desk lamp. It's 3 diopter and a 5 diopter insert, so if you need to thread the needle and this is not big enough, you still have an option of doing that. And it's off to the side so it's out of the way.
And the cover?
The cover.
Okay.
We didn't cover this the first time. Gentleman said, well, why is there a cover on one of these lenses? I said, well, because there are times when the sun shines through your room and it may start shining through your magnifying lens, and you never know what it's going to burn.
A magazine underneath.
A magazine. I had a lady when I first started tell me that it almost burned a hole in her couch. She didn't come running in the door because she started to smell something, and
so it's for protection.
So it's for protection, exactly.
I want those over here. If I see one that's shining down on something I got in there, I move it.
Yeah, it melts.
One other interesting feature with a circular bulb, you do not get shadows because the light is being dispersed in a circle. Unlike, you can get some shadows from other bulbs in regular, screw-in bulbs, but with a circular bulb, you don't get that. One of our more exciting products, and probably it's our second best seller in our line, is our Slimline table lamp. This thing stretches out over 36 inches. It's ideal for when you want light exactly where you want it. You want your light below your eyes and above your hands, all right? So there's no shadows being created, and the light is exactly where you want it. This started out as a manicure lamp. 2 years ago, we decided to sell it to artists, and the sewing people picked it up because they think this is one of the best lamps when I'm working on a sewing machine. I mean, the stand comes extra, so it's usually clamped to a desk. So if that's my sewing machine, all the light is shining right down on the project, on the needle area, exactly where you want it. And then what's nice is that you can swing it around and stick it over your cutting area if you choose to want. You need the light over there. All right. And again, all our light bulbs are color correct. Twist Portable is a series of products, and you have all 3 of them here. You have the 2 colors of our Twist Portable, which allows light to be put exactly where you want it, and twist the lens, the lamp. And this is the next generation compact. All right. And then the same thing
That's
here,
not
it's
plugged in.
not plugged in, but same thing here. This thing rotates so you can put the light exactly where you want it. And a 3 diopter lens. Now, let's talk about magnification. The first group said this was a major question they had all the time. I'm going to get this picture blown up. I have it, so it'll show you where you have a 3 diopter, which is 1.75 times magnification, 5 diopter, 8, 12, and 15, and how much bigger the words will look by using this, okay, or by using magnification. All right. One of the common questions is, why can't I have a big sheet of paper as a magnifier and, seeing it, 3 times the size? Well, anytime you go up in magnification, like to 8 and 10 and 12 diopter, your field of vision becomes shorter. All right, and that's why you have like little tiny magnifiers. I got a friend who has visual issues. He's got a 10 time power, 10 diopter magnifier, but it's only this big, and he has to just move where he has to put it. All right. What's great about most of our magnifiers is they're really hands-free. There's a lot of things out there that different companies make that you got to hold, but if you're a crafter and you're a sewer, you can't be holding the magnifier and the light and everything else in your project. So what's great is you can put this stuff exactly where you want it. All right. We're going to talk about some